The Las Vegas chapter of the After School All-Stars has done so much for at-risk children in our community, and that's why proceeds from RTC Viva Bike Vegas will benefit this important charity. One of the really fun things about the RTC Viva Bike Vegas is getting to know our partners, like the After School All-Stars and the cyclists participating in the event. The rides bring out best friends, moms, dads with their families, first-time riders, and century riders. Doug Bradford introduces us to a team of cycling enthusiasts who call themselves the 0450s.
Well, before most of us wake up in the morning and even before the sun rises, this team of cyclists sits and waits. Not for daylight, but for more riders. Why are they out here so early?
You know, I don't even know the answer to that question.
But you'll be surprised to learn anyone of any ability is welcome to join this group of riders.
You know, we invite anybody, and we just try and get out here early because a lot of guys come and ride before work, you know, and it's a good time for them to get out and do that. And there's no traffic at 450. That's what's nice about it.
I was dragged in by this man here, Lance, and there was a group of guys who came out at 4:50 every morning. We used to go out a little later, and then he said, no, come on out, there's a good group that rides earlier. So that's how I got into this group, and it just keeps growing.
It's kind of a neat ride because we have guys riding from all, you know, ages and all abilities, and we'll take anybody. They can just come and go, and if we run off and leave them, then we'll go back and pick them up. I'm usually the one that gets left.
I really enjoy it. Going to a gym and sitting on a bike there just doesn't do it for me, or working out, so it just gets different environment, kind of get to see the countryside a little bit.
Even in the dark, there's plenty to see as the 0450s speed into the early morning dawn. Their flickering lights providing a beacon for each rider to follow. And it's a beacon to let each rider know the other will be there for the next ride.
The thing I like about this group is you know there's always going to be somebody there. In the middle of winter, we might be down to 3 to 6 guys, but I've never come out and not had somebody there.
Support is a common theme we heard all morning from the cyclists. It motivates the group to ride, and it encourages them to keep going.
Something I really like about this group is we all know we have a specific gathering place. You know, we'll come back and pick somebody up who might be a little bit slower. If somebody has a flat, you know, people are always staying with them until they fix their tire. So you don't have to worry about riding alone and getting stuck out there. We're climbing Villa Ridge right now. It's a hill that goes through Sun City. It's about 4.5 miles long. This is where a lot of cyclists come to train if they want to train on hills. And this is a great hill because as you see, there's very little traffic. It's well lit. The road's very wide.
At the top of the hill, the stronger cyclists wait. If there's a king of the hill of the 0450 riders, it might just be Jeff Edwards.
I started riding with these guys a year and a half ago, but nothing clicked until last March. And it just clicked, and 82 pounds later, I can get up the hills without someone come back and getting me.
While the rest of the group makes its way up the hill, Jeff says he wasn't always so confident he could make it this far.
Every morning when I got up at 4:30, and then last winter when it's so freezing cold and you come down, I don't need this, but holy cow, the support group, you know, I don't think I'd have done it without the guys around me, because getting up at 4:30 in the morning by yourself just doesn't work. It's knowing that if you don't show up the next morning, they're really going to give you a hard time.
It's easy to see how the sense of camaraderie keeps bringing new members to the group. That is, as long as you can meet the one basic qualification. Can you, and are you, willing to be ready to ride at 4:50 in the morning?
If you're inspired by the 0450s, they're always ready to welcome another rider. They say no matter what the weather brings, you'll find them ready to ride near the intersection of Buffalo and Cheyenne. And you already know the time they meet. That's right, 4:50 a.m. every morning. Now, when we come back, I'll have more information about what you can expect Saturday, October 25th, for the RTC Viva Bike Vegas. But before that, Mary Polidoro takes a look at what the RTC is working on in our RTC Roadways to the Future.